National correspondent John Roberts outside Trump Tower tonight in New York on Donald Trump's tax returns. Good evening, John.
Brett, good evening to you. Donald Trump spent much of the day preparing for next Sunday's debate in St. Louis, and campaign insiders say he will be ready for his next face-off with Hillary Clinton. One of the issues that he'll likely have to grapple with, though, new questions raised about the unauthorized release of his partial tax returns from the year 1995. The New York Times reports that in 1995, Donald Trump declared a loss of nearly $1 billion from the collapse of his casino empire, the Trump Shuttle, an ill-fated purchase of the Plaza Hotel. Without any proof he did, the Times went on to say Trump could have used that loss to avoid paying any taxes for 18 years. Trump surrogates were today dispatched to fight back, praising his business acumen.
There's no one who's shown more genius in their way to maneuver around the tax code and to rightfully use the laws to do that.
This is part of our tax code. The man's a genius. He knows how to operate the tax code for the benefit of the people he's serving.
The explanation mirrored what Mitt Romney said about taxes in 2012.
I pay all the taxes that are legally required and not a dollar more.
But the Clinton campaign portrayed it as the sort of bombshell Romney warned was lurking in Trump's tax returns.
It shows the colossal scale of his business failures in the 1990s, which I'm sure probably hit a nerve with him, is probably something that he's still ashamed of to this day.
He crashes businesses into bankruptcy, leaving scores of businesses unpaid, people really hurting with the losses his companies have suffered. But he walks away unscathed.
The Trump campaign did not dispute the facts of the report, but said the returns were illegally obtained and threatened legal action. The campaign insists Trump has paid hundreds of millions of dollars in property taxes, sales and excise taxes, real estate taxes, city taxes, state taxes, employee taxes, and federal taxes.
This is actually a very, very good story for Donald Trump. The New York Times does not have any information in that story that says Mr. Trump did not pay taxes. All they did was quote the law, which says if you have that kind of loss, that you can use that kind of loss to offset income for 18 years.
The release of the tax returns appeared to derail Trump's rally in Manheim, Pennsylvania last night. Trump went way off script, at one point mocking Clinton's September 11th fainting spell and threatening to bring up Bill Clinton's infidelities at the next debate, suggesting she may have been unfaithful to him.
I don't even think she's loyal to Bill. You want to know the truth. And really, folks, really, why should she be, right?
Plenty of Republicans, including Newt Gingrich, are warning Trump against talking about Bill Clinton's infidelities during the next debate, fearing that they could lose women voters en masse. On the income tax front, Democrats over the next week will no doubt ratchet up the pressure for Trump to release some more recent returns. Pressure Trump insists he is determined to resist. Brett?
John Roberts outside Trump Tower. John, thank you.